people, hi viewers, welcome back again to Life Matters with your host Langwan Leslie on another episode of Life Matters. So guys, today I'm going to be doing a part 3 of support system. If this is your first time visiting us, this is E.Y.A.N.A community channel, a place where we share ideas, we share our experience, and we educate on certain crucial issues as far as life matters are. So guys, before we dive to our focus for today, E.Y.A.N.A had its pre-launch this past weekend. It was amazing. I don't want to unveil before the time, so watch out for our next video after this, because on that video we are going to be focusing on the goodies of how that day was and why we even began E.Y.A.N.A in the first place. So guys, today I'm going to be talking about the don'ts, the things you should never do to your support system. I thought it's wise that if we have heard about what the support system is, how to fish out our support system, it's good to know that there are certain things you can do to your support system that you end up losing them, and you will always blame yourself for it because there is no turning back. But the first point I want to talk about today is the fact that you should never lie to your support system. Guys, I don't know how much I can be loud on this point. When it comes to your support system, if you want to sustain that relationship, if you want to make sure you keep benefiting from that relationship, if you want to make sure that you are not treated the same way by another person when you become a support system, please never lie to a support system, because what that does is it severes the relationship and it goes as far as making the people not to trust you anymore. People will not trust you if you lie on one situation. Don't say that this is just a small lie and so on. A lie is always going to be a lie when it comes to your support system. Maybe if you lie to them today, they will think that every other thing you had told them before was a lie. So let me give these examples. Please don't get me wrong. If you're watching and you think you've ever supported me, I love you, I appreciate you. But this example that I'm going to give is in relation to these 3 ladies that I met, the ladies that I first met in Canada that have become a support system up to this moment. So guys, when I met them, they had to ask me certain questions about my life. And believe me, there were things about my life that I wasn't so excited about to share with people. There were decisions, not to say I did horrible things, but there were just some decisions that I had taken in my life that were not really good ones. There were choices that I made that were not good ones. But I felt like meeting these ladies and knowing that they're out to support me, they're out to rally around me, I knew from my heart, from the onset, that I had to be so open and plain with them. I had to tell them everything about me, even if they were going to say, but how did you do this? Why did you have to do this? But they knew that that was the truth and they will help me with a sincere heart. The second point I want us to talk about is the fact that you should never exploit your support system. I want to be so specific here, especially when it comes to finance. I know every other aspect. Don't exploit your support system emotionally. Don't exploit them psychologically. Don't exploit them mentally. Don't exploit their time. Don't misuse their time or whatever. But one of the greatest things is for you not to ever exploit your support system financially. When people come to rally around you, when people decide to support you, it's not like they have money piled in a bank account and that they're just extorting from there and helping you. This is sacrifice, guys. This is something they do, and they have to go out of their way to even forego certain things, pleasures for themselves, to reach out to you. Please, it's not even advisable for you to even go out and ask money from your support system. Sometimes the mental, psychological, and other aspects that they support you with, support systems with, is more than enough to build you up and help you be able to stand on your own and do things by yourself. So guys, never you extort money from your support system, because that is bad before man, that is bad before God, and that is not doing good even to the people that have decided to sacrifice for you. Let's take this example. When I got here, I know there are times my friends watching, they will know. People watching me, they will know. Sometimes they're angry because they feel like I go through difficult times that I don't want to ask for help. But I want to be that person that comes to you for you to teach me how to fish and not only ask for fish. And I feel like when people do something for me, I don't want to take them for granted. There are so many times that my friends have reached out to me and they were like, oh Leslie, how can I help you in this situation? And the greatest thing I tell them is, please pray for me. And I know when they pray for me and God lays a burden in their heart to support me financially, they have never hesitated. They have never said that, oh, because Leslie didn't ask for finance, we are not going to support her in that manner. I remember when I was going to go to Cameroon to get my daughters. I remember when I had to do my documents here. I remember when I needed a place to live, guys. I lived with these ladies like for more than 2 years. They fed me, they did everything for me. They sponsored my trip to Cameroon to get my children and all of these things, guys. I didn't come to them and say, can you do this for me? They came up with the ideas. They asked me questions about myself. I told them so plain and clearly, and they decided to help me whichever way they wanted to help me. There are so many things that have supported me with that I'm so grateful. I have a mom, I have a dad in Canada, I have brothers and sisters in Canada, I have people that are willing to support me, and I think the best thing I can ever do to appreciate them is never to exploit them, especially when it comes to finance. So guys, the third point I want us to talk about is the fact that you should never get angry or withdraw from your support system because they fail to support you in a particular instant or during a particular situation. Let me say this, guys. These are people who have their own families. These are people who have careers. These are people who have their own future. You know, they have so many things to do for themselves. And they set out time to help you, to support you. They keep coming to you. This one day they are not able to come, maybe because they are tied in one thing or another, or they are tired too, they are exhausted, they are humans. And then you get angry and you forget about them. You get angry and you are like, oh, I don't want to deal with them anymore because they failed to do this for me. You know, that is being ungrateful. That is not a nice thing to do. Yes, guys, we have situations that people really are able to help us and they don't want to help us. That is quite different. I'm not talking about those kind of people. I'm talking about people who have shown you goodwill, who have shown you that they really want to help you and they have been doing it consistently. These are people that have done things that have left you in awe. And then when they are not able to reach out to you, please, guys, that is even an opportunity to reach out to them and pray for them. That is a moment where you can reach out to them and help them. It must not be financial. Emotionally, it's also a good support and otherwise. So guys, without taking much of your time, I think we should end this video for now so that it doesn't get too long. What are your own thoughts when it comes to support system? What are the things you think you should never do to your support system? Or what are the things you feel like somebody should never do to you if you are a support system to them? Thank you so much. I don't know everything. I'm waiting for your shares. I'm waiting for your likes. I'm waiting for you guys to subscribe so that we can keep on exchanging these ideas and make this knowledge go far abroad. See you in our next video. We love you so much. Bye for now.